maganda yung yung point mo kanina na talagang focused on debates sa kung ano yung nagawa nila. May resibo, kumbaga, 'di ba? So, looking back, Isko really did a lot for the youth. Now, especially ako, personally, currently I'm a college student of Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila, no? Tabi lang ata nitong building na to or nasa likod, basta ganun. So, ang daming ayuda. I mean, personally, my classmates receive at least 1,000 per month, no? Because of the And sa elementary high school level, junior high school level, alam ko nakatanggap sila ng libreng tablets, libreng bandwidth, and of course hindi lang nagtapos yun sa mga students, pati yung mga teachers, 'di ba? Nakatanggap din sila ng libreng bandwidth and laptops. So, even in all of this done in a short period of time, 'di ba? He promised 10 years pero he did it in what, 3 years?
Less than.
Less than 3 years. Ang haba ng resibo, pero why do you think marami pa rin ang nagdududa kay Mayor Isko or kay President Isko?
Actually, for me, based on my opinion, no, kasi sinasabi nila na it's still short, it's not enough for him. Kasi 2 years is not enough for most people. Kaya they don't believe na kaya ni Yorme maging presidente. But I think if Yorme is an employee of a company and I'm the HR director of that company, what would I choose? A person who has been working for a long time or a person who has been working maybe a shorter time than the other employee pero may resulta? What could benefit my company? Syempre yung may taong may resulta. Hindi lang yung taong mahaba na nagtatrabaho pero walang resulta. So I think based on that perspective, people should realize that hindi dapat i-base ang kakayahan ng tao kung gaano na siya katagal magtrabaho, kundi sa resulta. Kasi para naman sa atin yan para sa welfare ng tao yung ginagawa ni Yorme. I just hope that they realize na si Yorme, pasalamat tayo, hindi niya pinagdadamot yung sarili niya. After being mayor of Manila, he can just pursue other careers, but he chose to become the next president of the country because he knows that he can get things done.
And to answer also why people think some people still question the capabilities of Yorme. I think there's a tendency now, especially online, to kind of have a tunnel vision. And if you have an opinion, you'll only look for the things that kind of advance that opinion. So I think a reason people still doubt him is because they don't do enough research. They don't look enough into the projects that he's done, which is numerous, as you've said. And I think if people were just, to take more time to see how much he's done and how much he's contributed in Manila, then definitely mawawala na yung duda.
Wait. So, napapansin natin sa patuloy na tumataas si Yorme dito sa survey, no? Siguro, can we consider the youth as part of, kasi parati din sinasabi ni Yorme sa mga sorties niya na nagsasalita na yung silent majority. So, siguro, can we consider the youth as the part of this silent majority?
I think definitely. I can say based from my own personal experiences where like I said a while ago, I hung out with my friends and we were engaged in debates. About half of my friends were for Isko or were for supporting Isko. And the thing to note is that those friends that are supporting Isko, they're not the ones who post the most on social media. So if we're talking about silent majority, I think definitely there's a lot of people there who still haven't expressed fully because maybe it's just their personality that they're not that loud on social media. But I know for a fact, based on the people that I've spoken with, my friends, that there's a good amount of people who support Yorme.
I think for me, I believe na yung naging huge part din yung youth para din sa recent rankings ni Yorme. Most especially yung bumibisita siya sa iba't ibang lugar. Because I come from a family background from Mindanao and Pampanga. And dahil doon sa mga ikot-ikot ni Yorme, most especially sa Mindanao, my friends who were vying for the other candidates before are actually supporting Yorme now. So I believe na naging huge part yung youth sa recent surveys ni Yorme.
So let's move on to our next question, no. Kasi let's establish the point na maraming nagsasabi na bata pa si Yorme, ilang taon pa lang siya na naging mayor, parang masyadong mabilis daw. So when in fact na parang kalahati na nga ng buhay niya, 'di ba, was dedicated to public service. And actually, the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, I forgot his surname, basta Zelensky, is actually only 44 years old. And Yorme is actually 47 na, no? Oo. So, what's your reaction on this sa mga nagsasabi na masyado pa daw bata si Isko, masyado pa daw hilaw?
Well, for me, I think there's definitely advantage on having a younger president. And I can recall one time before na I saw pictures of Yorme swimming through the floods in Manila, trying to help the victims of, I can't remember which flood, but I just remember seeing the pictures of him swimming through, and it got me thinking that I can't imagine many other politicians doing this, actually being out there on the field, doing the physical work. And I think it's a really good advantage that he's young, he has the energy to run this country, and he has the energy to help the people and continue on.
Yeah, since na-mention mo rin kanina yung sa president ng Ukraine, and to what Karlo has mentioned earlier, they both started, or they both worked in show business, and then they decided eventually na go into public service. And I believe na the president of the Ukraine is a blueprint for everyone. Na baka naman pwede nating bigyan ng oportunidad na si Yorme na even though he's younger than most candidates, may kaya siya, he has a capability. And sabi nga ni Karlo kanina, he has the energy to do most things compared to the other candidates. Kasi nga bata pa siya. Kung pipiliin mo, di ba, Karlo, ano bang mas gusto mo? Yung may edad o yung may bata? For me, siguro dun tayo sa mas may bata kasi mas may energy, di ba? I mean, go, ready tumulong. And he's not afraid of going into the field, makipag-usap sa mga tao because he still has the energy to do so.
Yeah, the energy and the drive.
Yeah, the drive.
And what you mentioned, then people might say na if you're too young, you don't have enough experience. But again, more than half of his life has been dedicated to public service. So he's no stranger to that at all.
Ano kaya yung masasabi niyo sa mga nagsasabing masyado pa daw bata si Yorme? Don't you find it offensive? Kasi parang minamaliit nila tayo, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Kasi imagine, porkit bata di na kaya. So,
now that you mention it, I think that statement na masyadong bata si Yorme, it really does undermine the capabilities of the youth. Yeah, there's so many youthful leaders out there and youthful people who just do so much to contribute to their respective countries or communities. And agreed, I think we shouldn't try to correlate age with capability.
Kaya I think na-mention ni Karlo kanina na Yorme has been serving 24 years in public service, 23. And I think I just remember na he actually started getting into public service quite young din to, no? Looking at that experience of Yorme, medyo bata siya nung nag-start siya sa public service. If hindi naman siya effective, hindi na siya tatagal ng 23 years in public service eh. Kung sinasabi nilang bata pa si Yorme dati when he started in public service, I believe wala nang Yorme ngayon eh. But he was able to sustain his capability, kaya nakaabot siya into this point in time. And I believe na sabi nga ni Karlo kanina, age shouldn't be a major factor sa pagpili ng susunod na presidente. It's more on his experience and accomplishments kung paano siya pipiliin ng tao.
So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the Vlogcaster Armandine channel.
God first.
Sa lahat ng viewers ni Dean Arman Nocum, subscribe kayo rito sa Vlogcaster Dean Arman. At mag-iingat po kayo mga kababayan. Always keep safe and practice physical distancing. May awa ang Diyos, makararaos din po tayo sa pandemya nito.